everyone, let me show you my solution for the cs50w project called Commerce. Let's start with the first point of requirements, which is models. For my solution, I have 4 main models: listing, comment, bid, and watch list. For the listing, we have following attributes: title, description, initial price, current price, image, posted date time, last change date time, and category, seller, and status. For the comment, we have just posted date time, comment text, placed by, and listing. So the next is bid, which is quite the same as comment, but the only difference is that instead of comment text, we have an amount here. And the watch list, which is a connection of 2 objects, a listing, and the user for which this listing was added in a watch list. So this is how the index page looks like, how to create a new listing. For that, we need to provide a title for a listing. Next is provide a category for it: electronic smartphones, an initial price. Let's provide it with a proper description and an image for it. All right, let's click submit here. For now, we see our listing is presented on an index page along other active listings. For every listing here presented on an index page, we can see its picture, its title, its initial and current price, the user who posted it, aka seller, and the time and date it was posted. So if we click that button here, see details, we can actually see details of the listing on its corresponding page. This page is divided in 2 sections, on the left and on the right. On the left, we basically see the title again, the image, the description, when the last changes were made, and we can leave here a comment. If we write here a new comment, then it will present it here at the first entry in the whole comment history. The section on the right contains main actions regarding this listing. The first button is to add or remove this listing from the watch list of the current user. On its first state, it's presented as a hollow star icon, which basically says this listing is not added to our watch list. But if we click it, then we see it's another state. This listing was added to the watch list. The next button to it is to close this bid. This button is only presented for the one user who has created this listing. The following information is the current price of that listing. It's binded to its bid history, so it takes the highest value of all bids connected to that listing. We can also see a status here, which tells us if that listing is closed or open. This current listing is open, but I can't add a bid for it because I am the user who has created that listing. Let's see another listing posted by another user. Here now, I have an option to place a bid. This field is actually restricted, so I cannot place any amount which is lower than the current price. When I try to do 200, it says that the lowest possible value is 440. That being said, let's place 450. Now that bid placed by me is presented at the first entry on that bid history. Let's now see what if the seller closes that bid. Let's sign in as the John Campbell. Now for the John Campbell, we can see his own listings. Go to the icon and let's close this listing. Now that listing have a status of closed. Let's return to the test user, and if test user visits that page again, he now can see that he is the winner because he placed the highest ever amount on his bid. So regarding the action menu, for the signed in user, we can see his listings. Those are listings that the current user added. We also can see his bids. They are grouped by each listing. And also, of course, we can see the watch list. The next point is categories. When we go to the index page, we can see all categories available. Those buttons are actually drop-downs containing subcategories of its own. Like for electronics, we have smartphones here. We have motor spare parts. We have health and beauty makeup. We have sports outdoor and any other things. If we press the link explore all, we will see all listings again. The last thing is Django admin. It allows us to go to any model and add or edit any objects of it. For example, for a listing object, we can change its title, description, category, seller, everything. So I guess that's all for this project. Thank you for your attention and goodbye.